Today we're unlocking the Shipyard. Huzzah! Leave. This choke point defended the territory of something called Haven. The Empire attempted to break through and managed to gain a foothold on this world. That battle is still going, with mindless automata carrying their last received orders. One of the local garrisons somehow identified me as an enemy of the Empire and gave me IFF codes. I wonder on how many Haven worlds those will work. We are going to construct 8 envoys, win by 20 minutes and destroy 4 enemy sun lancers before 10 minutes. No, I won't do that last one, but oh well. Alright, it's going to be a slow start, it's going to be a slow level to be honest, and therefore we will immediately start by speeding up. Simply because they have a lot of factories. They have got 1 gunship factory, 2 envbot factory, 3 jumpbot factory, and 5 cloakbot factory. Yes, 4 factories. That's no joke. I have got 1 shipyard, 1 envbot. Envbot to make ducks to destroy gorilla, because their envbot factory is making gorillas. Or already has. Also they have got Firewalker, which is not really nice. Here we have 1, oh, grizzly, not gorilla, grizzly. Anyways, I'm making a lot of ducks in order to deal with those. They also have Nimbus, one of my favorite units, because long range, I like long range, that's why I like the envoy as well. And I don't really have a lot of Zephyrs though, so that's a problem. Also something I saw someone else do is destroying that like Stardust, simply because they seem to get stuck on the Cloakbot factory, some of their units. Enemy has got quite a big force. I don't have a big force, especially not because they're getting destroyed by grizzlies, or like 1 grizzly. Actually more Nimbus as well, which isn't great. Also enemy is coming in with ducks as well. I don't have that many ducks, is what I say, even though I have like 30 ducks. But I don't have them in the right place, which is the problem. Also, I'm making a couple of conches, simply because I need more energy. Also, it seems like excess energy also helps your teammate, and your teammate helps you. So I can hook up to this energy grid, where he is creating like 50 power. And if he doesn't spend it all, I can use it. Small problem with ducks, they can't actually attack the gunships, because they can't go out of the water. At least I wasn't able to make them float. Which you are of course able to do with the boys. Okay, so my ducks are moving along here in order to take down the advanced geothermal generator, which is making 100 energy, and afterwards they can destroy the Cloakbot factory. At least that's what they should be able to do. Will they? I don't know. They should. Faraday down. Now Picket goes down. Now I can use some of them to destroy the generator and some of them taking away because it will explode in order to not die. And those will be able to destroy the Cloakbot factory. We are 7.5 minutes in, we are still not out of our own base, apart from of course that 1 Cloakbot factory. But the amount of ducks we have is actually quite decent, so because of those ducks, we will be able to push forwards and destroy the Sunlance before the 10-minute mark. Also the Nimbus are really annoying. Also I don't really know why I did, but I built a couple of hunters, which are torpedo boats. Why build torpedo boats if the enemy doesn't have submarines, boats, or any other amphibian bot which is actually currently being a threat? The biggest threat is the air, and you are making the very not air. That's dumb. Actually, maybe I thought they were the missile boats, but they're not, so I don't know what I was doing. Again, don't have a lot of anti-air, only anti-air is pretty much this Thresher and artillery. Well, that's not that's not going to hit, is it? Well, sometimes it will, but not most of the time. That's also why I'm building another thresher, but then in the front. I don't actually have vision for whatever is here, but rather than getting vision, I just used the attack move on the Sunlance, or rather, where I knew the Sunlance would be. Slight problem, we were out of water and my Zephyr couldn't actually reach the enemies. That's why I have to take my ducks back a little bit. And going in for round 2, Storm of Normandy. The stingers can't stop all of us because they are high damage single target. That's why ducks are really effective against them, because of course a lot of numbers rather than one big target. Revenant is of course the exact opposite, so I had to keep myself spread out a little bit. Jump Pod Factory is down. Great. That means we are going to move on, and because we already didn't destroy the 4 enemy Sunlancers before 10 minutes, we will just go for the other factories. And also they built another second Envoy factory. Really interesting. They kept their Revenants and Nimbus in the top right corner, even though there's nothing there. And they're not sending anything there either. Also, my ducks are getting sent forwards. They are getting picked off by the picket, but that's not too bad. Also, Urchin, which isn't great, because I believe that has splash damage as well. Teammate has all of their units and sending those forwards as well, which is really nice. I think one of the things the enemy did wrong was to build too many of the big units like the Grizzly and the Juggernaut, because of course those are very expensive, and against my ducks the Grizzly was really bad, because of course it's a high power, like 2 target. Yeah, I believe it's 2 targets. It does damage to 2 targets, because of course stinger lasers. Of course they are effective against other strong units like the envoys, but I was sending ducks in against them, which are raiders. Enemy commander is building another jump pod factory. That's really strange. I know you lost one, but still. But now we are getting into the home stretch. Pod factory is down. Jump pod factory goes down. Now lastly, it's the gunship plant. Sending in my ducks. Enemy doesn't have anything, no eco, still has these units in the top, don't know what they're doing, they are patrolling, these are patrolling. Is really dumb. And now gunship plant is going to die. Spreading out because I believe Nimbus does have splash damage, kind of. So well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.